Hello, ActiveSage here on the Sage channel, and welcome back for some more Avorion. And in the previous episode, I said I'd mine a little bit off-screen, and you can see I did a tiny little bit of that. But when I saw these pirates jump in, I decided, well, we better stop playing and save this for the next episode. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to try to help out, because you can see these bastards are firing at stuff. Now, we aren't exactly the most armored ship in the world, nor do we have the best weapons or range. But, long as we poke at our enemies a little bit and help out the guys in this town, we should get some reputation and maybe a reward for it. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Oh dear, they're firing back at us. Now, this weapon type we have right now is the Gatling gun sort of thing. I can't remember the exact name of it, but, well, needless to say, I'm not exactly brilliant with it. In fact, you can see our reputation just worsened there because we actually hit this station there. So we lost 4 reputation points. Now, if we can get up to this guy... yes, you can see some more heavy weapons fire coming in from the right from that guy. Yes, indeedy. Now, that's good. So we can close in here, and yes, we're helping out and we're doing damage. In fact, if we get close enough, we can even turn on our other tools here and start doing damage to them. With this, which we are now. Yes, yes, yes. We even got a gun turret there from that. Now, we've taken some damage, but I'm sure it's nothing too bad. And they're still technically alive. Actually, I think we might be in trouble here. We're taking some hits, I think. Okay, there we go. Defeated them. Let's see, are we getting hit by something? No. This guy, maybe. But hey, we were pretty successful there. We actually got some reputation. I stopped firing there for a second because I didn't want to hit our ally, which we did anyway. Cool. So we actually got some points out of that. Awesome. And now we can actually go ahead and salvage up some stuff. Let's just make sure, first of all, did anything really big pop off? No, it looks like everything's still attached good, so probably just minimal damage. Any other loot floating around that we'd like to go ahead and grab? Not seeing anything like that. Okay, cool. So weapons are disabled. Let's go ahead and try to salvage this up real quick and see if we got anything out of that. In fact, let's also go ahead and before we even do that, go to our let's go to the P menu and see what else did we get in here. More unarmed, some more shield stuff, but we don't have a shield yet. Looks like we didn't get anything too useful out of that. So let me go ahead and just vaporize this really quick. Get ourselves some more materials, and then I think we're going to go ahead and keep on jumping. Because even though... what is it? We have an equipment dock here, right? Since I've restarted the game since the previous episode, I figure I'll check the equipment dock to see if there's anything new there. We might be able to sell some of the turrets and stuff we don't want, and then we'll carry on trying to get towards the planet's core. Planet's core? Negative. I misspoke there. It is the center of the galaxy we're heading towards. And we got nothing out of that. It is always so disappointing. Actually, we got 1 turret out of it. I just remembered. Coolio. Ooh, there's another something floating about. How did I miss that? Looks like well, I missed it, but it's going to be pulled to us now. Looks like maybe an enemy ship actually crashed into this station here, considering I'm seeing bits of ship floating awfully close to it. Also, we are drifting like crazy now. So much for our ship being so responsive in the past. Things have definitely changed there, eh? We'll have to do some serious upgrading, but of course we'd need more materials for that. And then it comes down to the question, do we want to spend time gathering materials? Or do we want to just keep on going and get to a new zone so we can get even better materials, like nanite? Or we can actually then start getting shields, which will make a huge difference in how well we survive combat. Also, since it's been a little bit since we've been in combat, I think we can now go ahead, press B, actually click on the repair button. 236 titanium to repair, so not too bad. Not too bad at all, really. Alrighty, and I said I would do it, and I'm doing it now. I'm checking to see if the equipment dock has anything new, and unfortunately, the only thing really new they have is that, yeah, shield durability. We already have a 50% one we can't even install, so... and do we want to sell anything? We could sell a few little things. Yeah, I'll fly over there and do that real quick. And then we'll go ahead and jump to there. By the way, our jump distance thing isn't showing up for some reason, which is a bit, well, odd. Alrighty, well, it looks like we're in a huge mining area. That looks big, but I don't think it's one of the special claimable ones that we could sell for oodles of money. But it is decent. What else do we have here? Anything we'd actually want to mine? We could mine that. We'll turn on our mining laser. Pew, pew, pew. Actually, let's go ahead and set the mining laser to auto fire. There we go. It's doing its job on its own. Nice and easy like. Now let's see, if I go into building mode, it keeps working. That is hilarious and awesome. So we'll go ahead and remove a salvage turret, remove this guy, and we're going to go ahead and, oh, look at this, it didn't save our hotbar. That's a bit unfortunate. We have to reset our hotbar up. Alrighty, good enough. And let's go ahead, well, that was an awfully large explosion sound, that kind of startled me. Let's go ahead and actually thruster this up again. We'll do thruster, I think we'll do thruster, 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 thruster. So we got a huge thruster section now sticking out of the front. We'll go ahead and seal this off right like that. Beep. And beep. That way it's got some bulk to it. In fact, let's go ahead and remove that piece. That way we can... There we go. That should be good. And now, this is where we're going to put our big cannons and all that stuff, which we're going to want armor for. So, I think we actually had armor here. Yeah, it was titanium armor. We might replace that with something else in the future. For the time being, we need to find the armor right here, drag it down to our hotbar, get that selected, and plop you right on the front of our ship. There. Cool. So now that should be able to aim pretty much everywhere. As for this spot, let's go ahead and take you out. Sorry, turret, you've served us well. Remove you. What are you? You're just hull blocks. So let's remove all the hull stuff here. There we go. And we'll put in crew quarters here instead. It's more than we need right now, but I just want to have crew quarters in there for, well, it just seems like a waste just to have hull there, not something else. So crew quarters, very good. And let's also go ahead and take a titanium generator. I put it all in my hotbar and promptly didn't use it, did I? To there, coolio. And then once in the future when we get hangar bays, I think we'll put them maybe at the front here, or we can always extend it out for more weapons. But right now this will be our weapons platform right here. So let's switch back to armor real quick. And bring you out to there, drop you down a little bit, up a little bit. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons here. There we go. And then this will actually, one more, there we go. And we'll actually bring this back now towards the rest of the ship to about here. And then we'll connect it in. Lickety split, and we'll actually connect it in with how much we got left. Let's go ahead and see. What is it? Titanium generator, integrity field generator. Cool. We'll actually connect it in with an integrity field generator right there. Cool. And I'll put another one of those over here at the front just to be safe. Boosh. There we go. So now that's some upgrades to our ship's maneuverability, and we've moved our cannons all up front. So now we can go ahead and put you here. You, Captain Recycles, you, Combat. I don't want Combat right there. Mining turret, yes. Salvage turret, and we don't have enough for that, unfortunately. Let's see, did we upgrade enough to get another slot in? Not quite yet. We need, according to that, almost 80 mil. We need more thrust now to get our max velocity up, according to this UI. We need to, of course, just bulk the ship up to get more stuff. But for the time being, we now have this wonderful random bar at the front of the ship that'll give us some weaponry. And this thing, auto, do whatever you do. Random push target, go to here, and we want our salvage on 1, our mining on 2. Cool. Now I think that was our best salvage cannon. Turn you on. I think that was our best mining salvage cannon too, wasn't it? Just double checking real quick. Yeah, the other one's 13. Also, our mouse isn't showing up and our whole screen is turning with us. So that's not ideal. Anyway, we're low on engineers, but we should have... Oh, right, since it's now auto-firing, we'll just aim it back to there, let it do its thing while we fiddle with this. It's so fantastic having automatic systems like that. Anyway, we'll just assign. There we go. Cool. Cool. Well, that was pretty successful. And, of course, we can just leave this going while we, do anything else we please. In fact, you know what? There. Okay, so this is... Our push turret is doing something here. I don't understand what it does, but it's doing something. Maybe this is good. It's like a pull turret, right? If we'd actually go ahead and look in here. Oh my god, why does it keep... Where's our mouse gone? There we go, right-click and got it back. If we were to actually look at it, it says its range is 1.9. Just double that. Material, it's made out of titanium. It's independent targeting. It's just pull. So I guess maybe it just pulls stuff to us, loot-wise and all that. So if that's the case, if it does just pull stuff to us, we should be able to, like, aim at that. Right? Shouldn't we be able to aim at that little bit of loot right there and just pull it in? I don't understand these turrets. Yikes. Okay, well, I'm sure somebody will explain it in the comments, or I'll go Googling it between episodes, but for the time being, there's no reason in having that on us if it doesn't appear to do anything, and I can't seem to get my head wrapped around it, so we'll go ahead and install our other salvage turret, I guess, because I'm sure we'll run into more salvage here sooner rather than later. Oh my god, and see, again, when you exit that, it flings your ship about, which is a bit disconcerting. Alrighty, I've also gone ahead now and installed back in our little combat turret as well, so we're fully hooked up now, pretty much. And actually, what I'm going to do is hop out of the ship, if I can, please. I got target nothing, I forgot. There we go. Order the ship to go ahead and just attack enemy and mine. So go ahead and do your mining stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do some mining on my own. Where are you going? I'm just going to assume it's... Okay, yeah, it's doing its thing. It just likes to show off and do all these spins and stuff while it mines. Cool. What an odd, bubbly ship we've made. Alrighty, and we got pirates attacking this sector, so it's time to help out our big, super slow mining ship, which is apparently commanded by an idiot. And the fact that it keeps doing all these strange patterns instead of just sitting still and mining at one point. It's like he wants to fight enemies, but he just... got assigned to a big mining ship, and he just almost crashed our ship. I'm not exactly happy with the piloting and commanding of our ship down there. Yikes. If it blows up while we're... Do we get an insurance claim even if we haven't filed insurance if a captain crashes it? Because that would be nice. Okay, short burst, subspace signal. Right, okay, so that's dealt with. Let's really quickly hop back in here. Coolio, we now have control of our ship again. Let's go ahead and try to find these pirates that are attacking this sector. I see little red dots at the top of our screen. Still at the top of our screen. Still, what the heck? Oh, they were coming up behind us. Let's not be the only ones attacking them, shall we? That wouldn't go particularly well. And then once we've dealt with them... Actually, hold on. Are these lifters? Okay, these are just lifters. They're relatively friendly guys. Ooh, that means they're getting attacked by pirates. Oh, that sucks. Let's see. Our weapons probably don't have the range to hit them. We're useless against them. Let's go ahead and enter a target point there, since we're still hoping for some way to jump us across this gap so we can start heading back towards the center of the galaxy. Wow, that really sucks. But good news for us. You see what I see? Do you see what I see? A green thing, a thing, laying upon the ground. Okie dokie, I have no idea what we picked up. I don't think it was a component, but it was something. Also, our power's terribly, terribly low. And it looks like maybe that ship got blown up. There's a bunch of little dots floating there. So, might be more loot over there. We, of course, don't have all the power I would like in the world to keep boosting like this. But we'll come by here. We can't pick it up since it would be counted as stolen if we did. We'll just have to wait for that ship to blow up, or... there we go. Finally, a frigate has come in to help save the day and protect all these poor, innocent salesmen who are just losing all their rubbish everywhere. Goody goody. Yes, finally, more combat. The good guys are arriving. Unfortunately, this guy is still firing at them. Do we have range on this guy from here? I think he's out of it. I think our range on this weapon was what? Yeah, pop that open real quick. What's our range on you? 4. So he's under 4, isn't he? I believe those are kilometers in range, isn't it? Yes. So we can start hitting on this guy. Oh god. And it's probably going to start targeting us in a second, so I'm going to start backing away a little bit. I'm trying to lead our shots a little bit here instead of just aiming the dot directly at the person. In the hopes... There we go. That we hit them more. Yes, that's how leading your target works. Now, at this point it looks like they're... Oh, who the hell are we going to fight? You're fighting them, we'll fight this guy, turn on all of our systems, and just start doing some damage. Because even though there's salvage and mining turrets, they'll still do damage to your enemies. Salvage will do way more than just the mining will, though. We need to try to target his weapons. There we go. Now, I think... Yes, good, yes. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. I didn't get any reputation gains or anything from that. Alright, just wanted to blast a little bit more. Fly up here and grab this. Coolio. And wasn't there another enemy nearby? Looks like it might have been defeated. I think that's the rest of it right there. No other loots came off of it, apparently. Let's go ahead and aim at this bastard now. Ooh, hold on. I see green. I see fields of green, red loots too. Oh boy, how do you do? And I think to myself, what a fantastic chance. I can't remember the rest of it, or make up the rest of it, I should say, but hey, we're here. We're hitting our enemies now. Look, another green thing. We're taking some damage here. This might have been folly. Either way, though, oddly enough, we didn't seem to get any reputation gain from helping these guys out. Maybe we're already at full. Let's go ahead and... friendly, so I would have expected a little bit more. We thank you for taking care of those ships. There we go, reputation gain, and something that looks pretty dang good. Oh. Okay, I'll go help out there in a second. Just 1 second. I'm going to turn on our salvage gun, just blast this real quick. See if we get lucky. Okay, nothing there. Cool. Go help the other guys now. This way. But we did get something pretty nifty there. B. No, not B. I didn't mean to do B. I meant to do P. Go to here. Nope, here. There. +1 all turrets. So if we want to go ahead and replace our unarmed turrets with that, then in the future we could switch between whatever we please. Shit, we're risking friendly fire there at that one angle we were at. If we can just get nice and close, our lasers will do some serious damage to these guys. There we go, toasty. Yeah, if we're going to keep doing combat, I think what we're going to have to do from now on is start putting armor on our ship. Because we're getting hit a lot here. It's not ideal. Then again, next sector should be nanite, and then we can start getting shields, so it won't matter as much. Because then as long as our shields stay up, we'll be fine. What we gotta do is take these bastards out, though. Yeah, you're not doing too well, are you, bub? No, you're getting hit pretty hard. Toast. Cool. Turn that off, turn those off, and salvage guns. And there's an orange color thing right there. And fly up to that and grab it. Yeah, this works a lot better with the turrets up front. Yeah, Infinity Dark Orange. Ooh, this looks like just armor, but why not? What about you? You have anything of value? Hey, we got one thing out of it. A few credits worth. And another color. A solar turquoise. Okay? Turquoise. It's turquoise. It's turquoise, not turquoise, whatever I just said. Alrighty, well, all of that dealt with, and some salvage done. Not a whole lot. Let's go do a little bit more. See, it's a good thing we did more. You see what I just see? You see what I just see? You see what I see? We just got a... Oh my god. Please don't be just weapons. Please be all turrets. Let's look at that. Let's look at that real quick. P, and it is all turrets +3. Boom. Oh, hell yeah. Because now look, we can have 2 more unarmed turrets installed at any one point in time. Yes, now that is... See, that's why we salvage. Things like that. Things like that is why we salvage. Because it can be so useful. So incredibly useful. Oh heck! Would you look at this? This is the remains of one of those civilian cargo ships. And any scrap or luggage that might come off of this would technically be something we could pick up now. Not the stuff from before, you know, all those little floaty boats that say, hey, you can't take this, it would be considered as stolen. Because those popped off of it when it was still owned by, when the ship was still functional. But now, anything we get could be ours. Shame it's all these big cargo containers are apparently just empty. Dang it. Also shame my turrets don't seem to work anymore. What's going on? They're still equipped, they're still aiming where I'm aiming. Okay, there. For a second there, they just weren't targeting anything. Alright, I cleared most of it. We didn't get diddly squit from all of that. So we're going to go ahead and jump to our next location. But before we do that, let's go ahead and... Wow! We need more titanium to repair, actually. Yikes, so we did take some serious damage. See, if we're going to do more combat, we absolutely need to armor this thing up or get shields first. Because that definitely was, I'd say not worth it. I'm going to go ahead and mine some stuff here if you don't mind. So I got on my ship and it just kind of flew away. So I'm going to say orders and escort me, because I don't know where the hell it thought it was going. I'm presuming maybe to go do some more salvage or something, but I'd rather just not have it float away on its own when I don't know exactly what the hell it's thinking. Kinda crazy to have that big huge ship following me around. I say big huge ship, there's of course a bunch of even bigger ones out there in the universe. I just hope it's smart enough not to run into these asteroids as we come up to them. Looks like it is, thank Christ for that. Damn, that's cool. Damn, that's cool to just be able to order something to fly about with you. Imagine if drones worked like that in Space Engineers. We could just say, hey, follow me, and it would just follow you around and know not to collide with stuff, without having to do any sort of special scripts or nothing. Scripts are cool, but boy oh boy, the idea of just clicking something and it works is something else. Let's go ahead and add that force turret in, shall we? And since it's got that automatic targeting, let's actually go ahead and hop into the ship and set it to auto fire. So what do you do? What do you do, auto? Gravity generator pull turret? Do you pull loot to us, or do you do something else? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Because look, I can see something over there to our right. Grab that. Pull it to us. If that's really what that turret does. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, that thing. Alright, well that doesn't seem to do diddly squid, so I'm going to go ahead and put another combat turret in. Ta-da! Let's go ahead and also assign our groups again. Number 3. Coolio. So, got 2 salvage cans, 1 mining, and 2 combat now. Coolio. Cool. I think we're ready at this point to go ahead and jump to the next section. Oh, well, hold on. We got some crew issues, don't we? Assign. No, we don't. And we still have some damage, but the ship is slowly repairing itself, so the longer we hold off on repairing it, the better off we will be. And this section we just jumped to actually has somebody here with a military outpost. What's their quest they got? No Boltons, even though you got a giant exclamation mark next to you. Interesting. Let's hope that this next point will at least get us across the void there if all goes well. Oh, wait, did you see that? Amalgamation rock! Money! So, that is a lucky find there. We have been slowly burning our money down, but we've also gone back up a little bit, I'm pretty sure. I haven't been keeping the closest eye on it, honestly, because everything's just been going so, well, reasonably well. You can see our power's all sorts of state there. We really need to get ourselves more power supplies, as well as power storage. Unfortunately, that takes more than 2 seconds. And of course, we don't necessarily want to burn down our monies, because, well, sorry, did I say money? I meant to say titanium, because we might need that to repair. Even though our health is very slowly going back up, if we end up in an area where we might be in trouble, we will want to repair real quick, which means burning that titanium, which is really unfortunate. Okay, so let's press F-A, claim. So we were able to successfully claim it. Cool. And let's go ahead and found mines. So we would be able to find, interesting, noble metal mines, all sorts of stuff, if we had millions of credits, which we don't. So let's just sell this silly thing. Sell asteroid. Oh wow, you can sell to different factions too. Well, they're paying the most. Cool, and it didn't lower our faction reputation with anybody else. Groovy. That's fantastic news. And let's repair. Yeah, it only took 1,920 instead of the 3,000 whatever it was figuring it would take earlier. Great news. And here we are into this section. Still not able to jump across the void yet, but if we get lucky, next jump or two we might be able to. Fingers crossed. Let's go ahead, 12 seconds on that. Just check while we're floating through here any giant asteroids to claim and sell. That one's already got a mining base on it. Doesn't look that way. Shame you can't build a mining base and harvest titanium endlessly. That would be nice, wouldn't it? To have an endless titanium foundry. Oh no, it's bending north. Jesus Christ, it looks like we might be in trouble here. Anyway, I think that's actually where we're going to leave it today. That was a lot of combat today. Yeah. Overall, I think it was pretty productive, though. We're more stable again. Next episode is, well, whatever the next episode shall be. Anyway, that is that. Thanks a bunch for watching, guys and gals, and I shall see you all next time. Ta-ta.